Television ain't focusing my precision. My purpose been planned before Stevie had inner visions. Innocence is a privilege and not a characteristic of human beings who've only begun to start living. I pray you open your eyes, fool. They stay swole from getting hit with that 1-2, sorta like these rhymes do. I'm doing better than better. I do great. I just hate when niggas confuse criticism with hate. But now these bars ain't for fun. I'm eating rappers in my sleep and use their bones for toothpicks to get their meat out my teeth. I wrote better 16s at 16 than half of these whack artists could think I ever dreamed. The sharp tongue of a Malcolm with Martin Luther's dream. The White House, the new big house in 2017. Clowns belong in the circus, not in the oval seat. But some of y'all still wearing black paint with rosy cheeks.
You speaking on God and favor isn't, I don't know what you just said because you said it so quick.
Favor ain't fair, but it's real.
Favor ain't fair, but it's real. Is that a statement that you live by, or is there certain other statements that you live by?
It's one of the statements. It's a statement that's kind of been said to me or told to me throughout my life, but I've only in recent years really begun to really see its manifestation. Like, it's only hit me in recent years. Not that it hasn't been true all this time, but just seeing how my life is moving in such strong progressive directions that really don't have to do with anything of, you know, my starting or anything of my doing per se, but I'm falling into these places and I'm sustaining in these places, you know, whether it be for the music or for the commercials or, you know, all that stuff. So it's just, I don't know, it's the truest thing I've ever come to realize, and it's a blessing. It really makes me realize how human, you know, I am, how human we are, how little, you know, we really have an effect on the things that happen in life. How, you know, it's somebody looking out for us. I don't care what you believe, who you believe, you gotta.
There's somebody out there.
Somebody
or something out there.
Man.
That's real. That's real.
So favor ain't fair, but it's real. And just do you. Just put those two together, man.
You can somehow get on commercials with LeBron James saying that I ain't gonna drink this Sprite. Even if you ask me to, even if you're sweating, drinking a bottle of hot sauce.
I ain't gonna say it.
I ain't gonna
tell you drink Sprite. I don't even like soda. I'm gonna tell you drink Sprite.
Oh my God, I hated that commercial, but it was so funny. And then at the end, when you're just there, like high key, saying, I was like, what? Okay. Fine,
that was a 2-day shoot in like 107 degrees. I had the worst tan ever, but I digress.
Insanity. But
shout out to SAG because I got my check though.
Out to it though. Yes, indeed. Every single time it comes around.
Yeah.
Always. But I see you got the shirt on. I see you got the earrings. I see you got the pick. So what is this revolution that will not be televised? I see on your Snapchat you got a whole bunch of clips going on.
Dude.
So please tell more about that, because I have no idea what that's about.
I'm just so curious. Revolution is the single. It's the first single from a 3-part trilogy of EPs that I'm releasing this year. It comes from the first part that's going to be released. It's called The Wake Up. So that's actually coming out March.
Okay. All right.
So that's happening. But yeah, we released the single Revolution at the top of February. You know, Black History Month. You know, want to show our solidarity. You know, and it's basically a song about a movement. I didn't want to just make it a black thing. You know, I feel like black people were always constantly in a mindset of revolution. You know, it's always, you know, things to be better and improve, particularly for us. But I wanted it to be more of a recognition of all these revolutions that are kind of happening globally. You know, you've got this whole immigration thing with DACA. You've got this whole gender identity revolution. You've got the feminist movement. You know, the Me Too and all that stuff. There's so many different movements that I think are that I know, and we see them all around, just sparking up, and really kind of questioning, you know, what we've all just taken for granted as standard. You know, whether it be mindset or the treatment of men and women, or just questioning everything that we thought was normal. Why do we think the way we do? Why do we behave the way we do? And I think it's great. You know, it's really making us take a more introverted look at ourselves as people, as a nation, as, you know, as humans. So.
That's real. Why do you feel like now is the time to start this revolution, or just these 3 parts, and the fact that I know how you rhyme, I know how you spit, and you don't spit just like I've got words to say, Buddha Buddha pass. bang. Like, you don't say just random things just to put it together. You have a meaning and a form behind everything.
And I think music is too powerful of an art to treat it as if it's just not. I'm not saying everything has to be, political. I mean, sometimes music is meant to cover a spectrum of emotions. It's also meant to be a reflective lens of society. And when it stops being that and only depends on, the party or the fun aspect, I think it really loses its potency, as well as its influence. And because it's so influential, whatever music says will train a mindset for the next generation. Like, if you've noticed, a lot of the music that's out now, particularly, hip hop is popular, always has been.
Yeah.
That kind of mindset is kind of reflected on a whole generation of people, get money, rah, 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 F this, and it's like, okay, that's whatever, but why? Like, why are you thinking this? Why are you doing it? And
nobody ever has an answer, like, I guess, in their rhymes as to the reason why.
No, and I think if that's going to be the main way that you communicate, because when you think about artists, you don't see their interview. I want to watch this because but, most people, their audience is in their music, not in the side stuff they do. And if that's going to be your primary way of communicating, why dumb it down? Why, if I have a university-like message to give to my people, why am I going to dumb it down, to a grade school level? If I have something strong to say and I have this powerful way of saying it, why would I then give it to you a dumbed down version? It's almost like I'm insulting my audience. Like, you ain't gonna really want to listen to no realness. Let me just give you this over here to saturate you and keep you dumb. Like, I have a smart audience.
And this is where the psychology comes in.
So, yeah, man, it's so powerful. I just hate when people treat it like it's not. That's my baby. You want to see a kid grow up and do great things. You don't want to treat it like it's basic. It's dumb. So,
no special ed classes for hip hop or for
hip-hop.
music.
That's
AP hip hop. That's what we're doing. Put it on. Stamp that here. AP hip hop. That's what it is. Speaking of hip hop and all things music, once again we come to George and Bumani, who came out here and was just like, we're creative. We need to see more creative people. Let's put together something called, NPP, New Perspective Party, and let's try and jam together. Let's try and know about each other. Like, so what made you want to go out to NPP, other than the fact that you knew them as close as you did?
Well, when NPP first started, when George first came out to Cali, we had been out, I've been out from Howard a year, so he had come out in 2016-ish, 2016, something like that. And I had been already kind of jumping from scene to scene, open mic, really getting my feet wet and, building my networks and stuff out here. And so when he came out, I just wanted to share that with him, get him in the same, rooms, same spots, same venues, and all that stuff. And, I did, and he flourished, did his thing. So when Bumani came out, it was just another extension, and George started going to some spots on his own. And what we realized is, we were building an audience at all these different places, and just meeting a bunch of dope musicians, and not just dope musicians, but dope people. And that's the thing. I feel like as individuals, we do kind of gravitate or pull people who are not just dope with music, but also have a dope mindset. Who have a heart for people who are basically not a-holes. We're all little a-holes, like about 5%, but as long as you ain't like a 48% a-hole, it's cool for it. But so we were just talking one day, and it's funny, we almost have like this collective consciousness sometimes when it comes to like ideas or organization stuff. And we were just talking like, I forgot whose house. I was at somebody's house, somebody's room. That's college. But
it is college.
We just brought that out here.
Yeah.
But we wanted to kind of build our own collective, our own kind of in-house team. And like I said, we had been going to all these different venues, different spots, different open mics. So our I don't want to say contact base was, getting pretty big at this point. So it was like, okay, now we just wanted to kind of specialize it, find some people we could do this on a consistent basis, and basically be our own venue, be our own promoters, be our own band. Where we could also do, like our own stuff as well as, just vibe out with dope musicians. at a space where we created. So, yeah, NPP was born over a phone conversation, a new perspective party, and
over a phone conversation.
Yeah, and here we are. Weekly just gaining new viewers and people who come through to the jam sessions, the writing sessions. So it's continuously growing, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful, man.
And I thank you for that, because without that, I wouldn't be here doing what I do right now. So I really appreciate this, heavy and truly.
We appreciate you. They're capturing, because musicians, we love to do stuff, and we're like, oh, nobody see it, that's cool. We be in the moment.
In NPP, in the things that you do, why is it so important to have NPP, to have Juice Joint, to have the Viper Room? Why is it important to have things like that?
They're basically reminders, as for us as musicians, to kind of take that competitive edge off. Because the music industry, it'll beat you, it'll have you thinking crazy, doing crazy things, but it's kind of like a hub, like a safe haven. It's just for a vibe. We do this for music, of course, money and fame and all that stuff, like those are things that come, like when you reach a certain pinnacle, but that's not the reason why we do what we do. And for the people who are in agreement with that same mindset, it's a space for them to just come and just chill and vibe, and I feel like you gotta out-sing nobody, outplay nobody. We just want you to just set your gift on the table and be dope,
And just let other people see your gift and be like, oh, you got this? Well, I can do this.
Right, and it's exposure to other artists. Many collabs have happened because of MVP sessions or, Juice Joint or Viper Room or 77 Lounge. Like, it's exposure to different people as well as just a chill factor, It's dope. Dope music, dope vibes.
Dope music, dope vibes. You've been so humble and you do the things that you do, but you have to have a certain purpose to the reason why you do it. So is there 3 certain type of artists or just art in general that really drive you to be who you are?
I love people, and I think it's important if you're going to be an artist, if you're going to do anything that puts you in the public eye or puts you before people on a platform, you have to have a love for the people who are contributing to you to be able to do what you do. Music is healing, so I think of how powerful the words are for Malcolm X. That's one of my Malcolm X and James Baldwin are 2 of my top favorite just people to watch speak. On YouTube, and then once you see them speak, when you read their words, it almost comes off the page because you're not just reading, their cadence, their rhythm. And it's just, their language is so beautiful, so true, so honest, so powerful. And that's a strong influence for the messages that I want to convey. Whether it's fun and silly or, political or deep or whatever, I want it to be clear, powerful.
Is there one other person in particular that just brings life to you when it comes to the word art?
Kendrick freaking Lamar, man.
Cali. Is there a certain place that we can find you? What can you give us a date on?
Okay. Well, it's the website, of course, imtiap.com, imtiap.com. On social media, the best place to find me is on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. All of those are at imtiap. Facebook, TAP.
And how do they spell TAP? Because there's
it's just regular, no Y's, no H's, no hyphens, no K's, no none of that. Yeah, just TIA space P period. So,
all right.
Yeah, man. Oh, and you can get one of these shirts if you DM me anywhere, or if you go on the website imtp.com. Yeah.
Indeed. Thank you so much.
Bless, fam.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right.
Yo, what's up? It's your girl Tia P, and you are watching Speakeasy.
Yeah.